Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having an awesome Saturday or Sunday, or just whenever the you're watching this video. How are you doing?
I am good.
Good.
Yeah, we just had a little coaching series.
No, we are having the issue again where I don't know how I want to start my video. Don't try me. As if you didn't have that issue at the beginning of his video that he's posting today. Thank you very much.
Oh, no, but don't act like I didn't pull it together, girl. I didn't have to sit here and do research last minute.
Well, no, because we're going to be talking about Mikayla, and we're going to be talking about this illusion bronze tanning drama that is going on. And honestly, because so many people have asked me to talk about it, that's why I'm here. Back in October when this happened, I was like, you know what? Mikayla snubbed this guy. He came online and he made all these videos about it and talked about it. And people were like, we're so sorry this happened to you. We're going to pick up your product. So it worked out in his benefit then. And I feel like we're just back to it working out in his benefit again. It does suck though that he did spend $10,000.
No.
Well, no, hold on. I'm not putting that on Mikayla though, but it does suck that he was out the $10,000.
Okay.
He should not have ever gone off of Mikayla's word. I think that everyone watching this video knows Mikayla is not a very trustworthy person. She literally lied to her whole entire audience about some lashes, girl.
I see wrong on both sides, and this is splitting a lot of hairs because there's people that are defending Mikayla and there's people defending this guy. I am inclined to defend Mikayla, and you guys know that I am the last person that will defend Mikayla, but it is not on her back to support a product that she is not getting paid for.
Well,
I do not care.
She did say to him that he should not rely on her to sell his product and all of that. And I completely agree with her on that front. He did make several videos and he did show some receipts to show that Mikayla did say that she was going to actually review this product, and then actually told him I'm going to put it on tomorrow and then the video will go up whenever in a few days. Yeah. That's when he spent the $10,000.
Mikayla just posted a response to my TikTok. I want to be very clear about why I made the decision to post that video. The day before yesterday, my followers were commenting on one of Mikayla's videos about her reviewing Illusion Bronze. And Mikayla made the decision to respond to them and say things like no and shut up, and proceeded to block a lot of people that are following me. That really triggered me because 2 weeks ago was when I told Mikayla that I had spent $10,000 on product. No, Mikayla did not tell me to spend $10,000 on product, but her knowing that I had just spent all that money on product, why is she responding to people in her comment section saying things like no and shut up and blocking them? So Mikayla, that is why I posted that video.
I really like Matthew. Matthew's a really nice guy. I've had good conversations with him. But I find it really unfortunate that he decided to take this issue to TikTok and fabricate a lie in order to prove a point. Am I entirely wrong that I didn't review the Tana when I said I would? Yes. Did I mention to him that I didn't get to it? Yes. But still, nonetheless, I should have reviewed the Tana sooner. But to fabricate a lie that when I told him I used his Tana, he says I lied to him and used a spray tan. I've never gotten a spray tan in my life. I'd like to brief with that.
If Mikayla is saying that she didn't get a spray tan, I'm not going to double down. If I'm wrong, and I apologize for that. See, I've been airbrush tanning people for half of my life. And there's something called either a heavy hand or a light hand when you're airbrushing. And when somebody has a heavy hand, it's usually a bad spray tan or somebody inexperienced. They'll start out on one part of the arm, the higher part light, and then it gets really heavy as they pull down. And as somebody who's spray tanned a lot of people, that's what it appeared like to me. But like she said, that's not true.
Second of all, the reason that the tan appeared orange is the same reason I look kind of really warm and orangey right now. The video has color grading on it. So if I take the color grading off of my video, let me show you what I look like. And this was just in a video of me showing my outfit. So if I did a video using the Tana, it wouldn't have color grading on it, but it was just a random video. So let me take the color grading off and show you what I actually look like. This is with the color grading off. Totally different. And yes, I have this Tana on, and I'm not orange at all. And I've never gotten a spray tan, and I didn't lie. Again, I am completely in the wrong because I should not have told Matthew, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, when tomorrow came and I couldn't do it. And I did tell him I wasn't able to get to it because I was in a rush. but I was going to get to it. I always get to it. It just sometimes takes a bit.
I just want to clarify again, when she told me she was posting it tomorrow, she did not the next day tell me, oh, I'm so sorry, I was so busy, I didn't get to it. She didn't tell me that until 3 weeks later when I contacted her and said, hey, you said you were posting this the next day, I bought all this product. Then she said, oh, I'm sorry, I was too busy, I didn't get to it.
Anyways, he messages me again around, New Year's and lets me know that he had purchased 10,000 units or $10,000 worth of Tana, which I did not advise him to do that. That is a business decision that he made.
Mikayla did not advise me to do that, and I 100% did that on my own, and here is why.
I used to review indie brands all the time. When I was making those indie brand review videos, 90 to 100% of the time, the product would sell out. There's been a few instances where the indie brand cannot handle the capacity to fulfill all of those orders. There have been cases where I sold out a product and the brand got greedy and put the product back in stock, but it wasn't back in stock, and people ordered it and then waited months to receive it because this indie brand was dishonest, had people buying a product that wasn't even in stock.
Does that video explain to you guys at all when she texted me on her own out of the blue, hey, I'm posting a review tomorrow, that I would go and purchase a lot of products?
Fact of the matter is, I didn't get to it yet. That's it.
This final part of the video is the only part that really pissed me off. I will say almost no one in my comment section was defending Mikayla, but the 2 or 3 people said the exact same thing, which she regurgitated. He can't rely on her for the success of his business.
He cannot rely on me for the success of his brand. He just can't. I don't know what to do in this situation, but I am sorry.
My business did very well last year, long before Mikayla. I was not relying on her for the sole success of my business that I've worked on for 6 or 7 years. This is just about when you say you're gonna do something, just do it. I think it's called integrity.
Again, I don't know why you just went off Mikayla's word. That's very strange to me.
Now, Mikayla is absolutely wrong. I do feel like she strung him along. If she didn't want to review it, she should not have told him that she was going to review it. But he also should not have been writing on her just saying, yes, I'll review it. It's Mikayla Nogueira. Mikayla is making 6 figures for every post that she posts on social media right now. So if she's doing something for free, if she's doing something pro bono, she's going to do it on her time, and I don't blame her for that. I would hate for somebody to keep badgering the out of me. You know what it's giving me? Do you remember when James Charles looked at Charli D'Amelio and was like, oh, was 97 million not enough for you? That's what it is for me, because he already had Mama Tot promoting this shit before he ever came out and exposed Mikayla. It's very annoying to me.
Mama Tot did review it on like New Year's Eve, and she gave it a glowing review. She said it's an amazing tan.
Mama Tot just reviewed my small business.
Completely Mama Tot approved. I found a small business on here for self-tanners, all right? And I need some color on my skin. But this is why this one is different. It's called Illusion Bronze, okay?
It is so crazy hearing somebody who you've watched for so long, like even just say your business name, let alone explain it and review it.
It's the only custom sunless self-tanner blended for you and only you based off your hair color, eye color, and skin tone. And he's right. Look, it's all spelled out. Anyway, I ordered this so that I could test it out. For one, because he's my business. And for 2, is because I ain't seen a lot of people testing this out. And we need to be supporting each other, right? Number 3, I like him. He's very... he just seems like one of those people that if I had an issue with something on his brand that I bought or something, or it come in busted, I feel like he would handle it like with such grace
100%.
And give me like the best customer service as possible.
That is so important to me, and I love that she noticed that. And if you check my reviews on my website, everybody talks about that. I've worked in customer service my whole life, so like making sure the client is happy is my #1 priority.
he's one of my mutuals and I fell in love with him.
I love her.
I really have. And I want to test his product
She's
out.
an angel.
And if this is going to do what I think it's going to do, then I may even be using this come spring for everything. But this will officially be my Mardi Gras sunless tanner. So I'm going to go take a shower and get all exfoliated and lathered up. Need to do all the applying, and you know how that works. Now I got the mitt. Okay, so he's got a mitt on there if you want to get that too. And I'll see y'all in the morning. I'll be right back. Okay, I just wanted to show. I know I'm supposed to see y'all tomorrow. Okay, but I'm in the middle of doing this, and the color is already forming to this beautiful golden. I'm not done yet. I'm like, I'm literally. I got to get Papa Todd in here and do my back. But y'all, this is gonna look very good in the morning. Completely Mama Todd approved. I know my face is lighter. I don't have any darker makeup right now, but this gave me such a beautiful sun-kissed tan. Like, I messaged him and I said, Matt, you have literally outdone yourself. This is a beautiful self-tanner. No streaks. I mean, this is my Mardi Gras self-tanner. Maybe even my spring and summer too. Small business, I'm not affiliated. I bought this myself to try it out to support him. And I'm really pleased with it. It's a beautiful glow and I love it. And it looks natural except for my face. I gotta get some darker tanner, but it's lovely. Matt, I already told you this, but you've outdone yourself. And this is a great tanner.
It's like the best compliment.
I love it. It's totally Mama Todd. Again, I'm not affiliated. I just wanted to support and I'm so glad I did.
When I saw her post this yesterday, I was literally in tears. Her review could not have been kinder, and the fact that, like she said, she purchased this on her own, chose to do a review on her own. Like, she's the kindest person with the biggest heart. She didn't have to do that. Like, you have to realize people on social media with, I think she has almost 13 million followers, can get paid a lot of money for something like that. And the fact that she did it out of the kindness in her heart and that she genuinely loves it. And like she said, like, she sent me a message even before she posted the video just saying, like, this is the best self-tanner I've ever used. And like, what an amazing way to like end my 2023 and start my 2024, Mama Todd. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much.
I honestly don't feel like Mikayla ever actually wanted to review this product. I think that she just kind of like, in October when everything was going south with it and people were calling her out for like lying to him or whatever it was, I think she was like, let me just save this real quick. Let me give him my number. We're gonna talk about it.
Let's be honest. Was he not badgering her to begin with? You guys know I don't like defending Mikayla because Mikayla does some very shady ass shit that I'm not down with, but I feel like he kind of like backed her into a corner where she was like, yeah, I'll do it, and then she never did it, which is wrong of her. She should have made that boundary right there and let him know, hey, I don't want to promote this shit, I'm not gonna do it. But instead she was like, yeah, I'll do it, and then she never did it. She took the coward's way out, so now people are dragging her for that, and rightfully so. But this guy, he is incredibly annoying to me.
All I know is that he is in a very lucky position because of this, and Mikayla actually responding, and maybe she like had this like in her mind a little bit, like, I'm gonna put this video out, I'm gonna hold the product, and I'm gonna say like, I was wrong in this sense, but you shouldn't rely on me for this, knowing that people were gonna side with him and be like, you know what, she wasn't gonna do it, she was being shady, she was lying to you, so I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna buy your product. And that's exactly what is happening. So the $10,000 that he put into this product that he was like losing because of Mikayla has now probably turned into a lot more.
Of course.
So, I mean, it's a win. In my opinion, it's a win.
It is.
Take the win.
But that's the thing I don't understand. Like, if somebody did something wrong, call him out, move on, right? He's not doing that. He's continuing to push and push and push. And I was honestly shocked to see Mikayla address it the way she did, because you could tell that she was a little bit angry when she was addressing it, really. She didn't want to be bothered with it.
A lot of people were getting onto her about the color grading on her video as well. Mikayla did say that when she does like a video where she's reviewing something, there will be no color grading, but a lot of people are like, are you sure, girl?
I'm not buying that.
Are you lying to us again?
Literally every video, and I noticed this when I was making thumbnails about her one day, or making thumbnails of her, every picture or every video that she posts is inverted. I was doing something one day and she was holding something and I reversed it so I could see the writing on the package correctly, and I was like, why is she doing this? I I think she color grades everything. Everything. She
I
always
truly
has
would
that
not be
beauty filter
surprised.
on, girl.
I would not be surprised. A lot of people are talking about this though, like a lot of people that own small businesses, and they're actually calling out the owner of Illusion Bronze. And they're saying like, this is not how you should conduct business. First of all, you should not be relying on an influencer just going off of their word if you did not have like a contract in place. So why are you blaming Mikayla for this amount of money that you are now out? I mean, a lot of people are saying also that he was just excited to have Mikayla's phone number and thought that he was going to be like part of like the in crowd, and he thought that that was like his moment. He was going to get the rise.
It's a bad day when I feel the need to defend Mikayla. I've had her and her fake accent blocked for over a year. The issue here, Tan Guy, we both know what the real issue here is. It isn't just the fact that you took out the $10,000 loan and that your product was going to get to be seen. It's the fact that you thought you were becoming one of the cool kids. You got Mikayla's phone number, you guys were having conversations, and you got really excited. And then when you realized that an influencer was just being an influencer, you went all f***ing Gretchen Wieners on her. You made a lot of terrible business decisions in this whole situation, and the fact that you continue to blame Mikayla and take no responsibility. You then took on financial debt for your business based on a handshake and a prayer. There was no contract in place. Do you realize what a terrible business decision it is to take on debt based on the promise of a person you don't even know with no contract in place? That was all you, baby. That was not Mikayla. That was you. And then what you did is you went on and you manipulated her. You said, I took out $10,000 based on your promise. The first time someone ever says they want to spend their life with you, do you run right out and start buying shit for a wedding? That was some of the worst decision making that you've done, and you realized it. And then you tried to reverse course, and you tried to guilt Mikayla into feeling like shit. Now, don't get me wrong. Mikayla should feel like shit, but not about this situation. And I'm glad you got a bunch of followers out of this. I hope you sell off all of that stock. But you need to own up to the fact that this was a bad business decision. Stop blaming Mikayla. Stop blaming everyone but yourself. And actually come to terms with the fact that this was a learning experience for you. And that's only going to make you a better business person.
I don't know. It's a messy situation. I think from what I've seen, this Illusion Bronze on people like Mama Tot, I think it does look like a very nice tan. I know that he did reach out to us in October when we were originally talking about this. I did not respond, but the reason that I did not respond is not because I think he's annoying or anything like that. I actually do like his product. We were going through a lot. At that time. So I was like, this is not the time for me to be like taking a product from someone saying I'm gonna like make a video or whatever
and
about
the stuff we were going through
like
at that time is what also impacts the way I feel about this situation. When you're having somebody wanting you to promote something and you're getting absolutely nothing from it, like, and you're putting your time into it, what is something I say all the time? Time is precious. You can't get it back. You should really pay attention to the things you put time into and effort into, because your time is money and your time is important.
But that brings me to another point about Mama Tot, because as I was scrolling, like looking for this original video that she did for Illusion Bronze, she uploaded like an hour ago this video, and she was talking about narcissists
and
like giving you like the signs and everything, and literally the words that were coming, it was like a sermon. Everything that she was saying was so fucking spot on to the situation that we have been dealing with. Yes. It's crazy. So I'm gonna insert that clip right here.
When a narcissist is backed in a corner, they feel attacked, okay? And prepare for the theatrical moments and all the dramatics of a true narcissist. You simply cannot confront a narcissist. That's not going to happen. They will turn into a flippin' nightmare right there in front of you. Narcissists control the narrative at all times. So if anybody comes in or comes around that tries to disrupt that narrative, it's going to be a problem. And they're going to tell everybody it was you. They also don't let things go. And the more time they tell their stories as to what happened to them, things change. Pay attention. Pay attention to how often those stories change when a narcissist is relaying the info to you. They will harp on the same mess for as long as they feel like it, which is forever. If you have a narcissist and someone that's not a narcissist, right? It is usually the narcissist that is screaming the loudest. This is being done to them. Somebody did this. They're that. They're this. And then the true victim over here usually doesn't say a word. A lot of times the real victim is because they're afraid to, because they know that will in fact entice that narcissist even more. They are emotional manipulators. What does that mean? Or what does that look like? Well, they pull on your heartstrings. They tell you they're going through this and going through that and they need this. But when they're telling you this, they make sure they're telling you in a time or a place that is beneficial to them.
To determine if you're trying to figure out if somebody that you just met and you have these red flags popping up and you're trying to feel them and see what's going on, a lot of the times a narcissist usually alienates their entire family away because of the trauma they have caused their family, but in return will tell you that their family is terrible. Emotional manipulation. It's a real thing. They don't care who they use, who they abuse, as long as they get what they need done. And that could be anything to them. You just never know. It could be anything to them. Narcissists are some of the most intelligent, smart human beings on this planet. The way that their brain is wired will blow your mind because you don't think like they do. You do not think in this deceitful areas in your brain as to how you could do this to make this person do that. That's not normal. Being a narcissist, they're not normal. They are extremely intelligent, extremely believable. They think they are untouchable. They love bomb you in relationships. They make you think and feel that you are the only thing for them and that you have now met your perfect person. Honey, they don't give a damn about you. They do not give a damn about you. Again, I've said this before. We can't go around calling everybody that's been a turd to us a narcissist. No, they have certain traits and symbols that will deem them a narcissist, and you'll be able to see them. But most of the time, you can't in the very beginning. It might take you a second to catch on, but usually you will. And then by the time you do, if you have to leave that narcissistic relationship, you've got a whole lot of deep programming to even heal yourself. Okay? Because one thing is true, and it is very difficult to leave that type of relationship. So if you have, I commend you on that. I know that crap was tough.
And with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. We hope that you did enjoy it. Please leave us a moon emoji.
Why the moon?
I don't know. Why not? Because I think the sun just went down. So
oh, we
leave
did
us
do a
moon.
nice time lapse last night.
We
You could put
did.
that in and show
I
them.
should.
We
Like
love
an
time
outro.
lapses.
We'll see you guys all in our next video. Bye.